Welcome back to God Speaks. This video is entitled A King of Heaven versus a King of Earth. And it's going to be a pretty quick one. I got these headphones on with a microphone right here in attempts to fix the sound quality that I've been experiencing. I'm using a different device, one that I don't normally use because of the situation that I'm in at the time. Causes me to have to use this device. So hopefully this helps you to be able to hear what I'm saying better. So, King of Heaven versus King of Earth. A King of Earth has territory, land, a turf. A King of Earth has advisors and counsel and a military and defenses and all the things that basically kings have on the earth. And they reserve the right of the decisions as far as the laws and the rules, what is accepted, what is not accepted, life, mercy, imprisonment, death. All of these things, the king, the monarchy decides within the kingdom. Now, the physical army and the military prowess that this king has depends his kingdom depends on that for their survival, so that other kings, other places, other kingdoms cannot successfully invade and destroy and plunder and take away what they have and or affect their laws and their way of living, because it is the kingdom of the king. And so the way that the kingdom works and is established and is the way that the king decrees and sees fit for it to be. So as above, so below. Once again, we talk about, we have this concept of as above, so below. So it is the same that in the spiritual regions there are kings, um, gods and goddesses who have regions, and all of the same things that the kings and queens of earth here have on this plane. The difference being, the major difference being, is that the spirit plane, the spiritual plane, rules over, helps to create and maintain and sustain and change the physical realm. So one who is appointed a king of heaven or a king of the higher spheres is the king of kings over the earth plane, king of the kings over the earth plane. And their word, their decree, their power, everything is greater when it comes to dominion over the earth plane. Their army is undefeatable when it comes to things on the earth plane. You're talking about a higher dimensional source. Therefore, the legend states that there is a king of heaven who is also the king of earth. The king of heaven, who is also the king of earth, rules over the earth plane and the lower dimensions, and it is his. So therefore, what happens in the physical dimension will be decreed by the king of heaven and the king of earth, the king of kings. Because the spirit plane rules over the physical plane, the king of heaven's army, military prowess, all of the things that the king of heaven has, that is a mirror reflection of what the kings of earth have, are vastly superior. And there is no defeating a king of heaven by a king of earth. It just doesn't happen. It cannot happen. Now you see certain things wherein the gods battle one another. certain kings and queens of the heavens, or whatever, battle others. And there is a king of the kings on the spirit plane, the spiritual realm. Okay, one who is higher up. So there's hierarchies in everything. Just as there are down here, as below, so above. As above, so below. Okay, and the highest one in any on any level is so because he's undefeated and undefeatable. The power is absolute. The supreme rulership is absolute. It cannot be contested. Okay, so a king of heaven is the king of earth as well, and king and ruler over all other lower forms of rulership on earth. That's just how it is. A king of heaven versus a king of earth, the king of heaven wins. Period. So that's what it is. That's how it is. It is pointless. It is futile to fight against one who is an appointed king of heaven, one who already was the king of heaven, one who was, is, and will always be as well the king of earth. It's also important to understand that this king of heaven is also vastly superior in many ways to the kings of earth. The view of the king of heaven is much greater. The understanding of the bigger picture is much greater. The thoughts go into 1,000-year cycles and spans of time and lifetimes of humans and eternities and eons of planning and preparation and in so many steps above and beyond and ahead of the kings of earth. So there's a bigger picture that the king of heaven is looking at and that the king of heaven is moving towards. We all know it as heaven on earth, as peace and love on the planet, and harmony and working relationships between all life forms. Okay, diplomatic, peaceful solutions to all problems that exist, and working together as a unit, as one people, one love, one planet, together to move into the future. There is only one way that we will move forward as a species and as a planet progressively without destroying ourselves and without also being destroyed by many other factors and or beings. That way is together. Together. That is the only way. United we stand, divided we fall. That simple. This has been God Speaks, and this is understanding the differences between the King of Heaven and the King of Earth, and a message of peace and love and oneness on the planet. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're blessed and that you stay blessed. And I hope that this information on this channel uplifts your life and helps you along your own path and journey towards your own spiritual evolution. Amen. I am that I am. Peace.